in Fairfield. Time now for our Spotlight program, as we do each and every Monday morning. Spend time with Nancy Morrissey from the Fairfield Area Chamber of Commerce. Good morning, Nancy. How are you?
Good morning, Steve. Much better. I apologize to everybody for not being here last week, but as some of you have heard, and Steve, I know you heard, I was out with a bad back, and I'll say 3 things.
Okay. I'm taking notes.
Okay. This is the first I've been dressed in over a week.
Now, wait a second. Are you bragging or complaining?
Oh, no. Neither.
Okay.
The second thing is that it's excruciating pain if anybody's had lower back spasms. I've had them before. The wonderful human trait is how you forget until it's back again. And so debilitating. I thank God for my husband, John, because it just, I would have had to have an in-house attendant during the day or something like that. I mean, but he would come in and bring me lunch and other necessary things, and oh my gosh, I'm back. Hi. So those are my 3 things.
What set it off, you know?
No,
No, just
absolutely not. No, I mean, it just was not there. We were in Waterloo at one of his sister's homes, and I just got up from the breakfast table and yep. I mean, it didn't come that quick. It just felt like, oh, that was
interesting.
Yeah, I got a little twinge. And I mean, it's not like I felt it happen. It just was there. And then within 15 minutes, I was done. But
that's when you want to
this is a new week.
That's when you want to thank your pharmacist.
Yes, sir.
Let's jump into the week that will be. By the way, you can follow along at home if you like. Sign up for the week that will be. Monday morning newsletter comes from the Fairfield Area Chamber of Commerce. And you can also go online to fairfieldiowa.com, the Chamber's website. We remind you they're also on Facebook, and they see,
yes,
because I like the Facebook page, so you're posting quite frequently updates and things of interest there.
Thank you. Yep. Lindsay McMartin is doing that, and she did her very first legislative breakfast on this last weekend on Saturday at the Best Western. And I mean, she was just thrown into it. She did a wonderful job. We had a great attendance. 3 of the 4 legislators are there next month. I believe all 4 of them will be there. So that the 2 dates for our next 2 are February 15th and March 15th. And of course, those are the 3rd Saturdays of February and March. So mark your calendar now. Lindsay is already taking reservations. So call the Chamber at 472-2111. And yes, we are on Facebook, and she keeps adding things quite regularly to that. And then we have a member-to-member spotlight this week, and that is Top of the Rock Grill. And you get 1 free dessert per visit when you present your Chamber member-to-member card. They are located at 113 West Broadway Avenue. You are able to order online at their website, topoftherockgrill.com, and grill is Grille. And Jerry Fisher, owner of Top of the Rock, is committed to incorporating local vegetables and free-range meats into his menu. As their tagline says, the very best regional American cuisine is at Top of the Rock. And they're located, like I said, at 113 West Broadway Avenue. They can be reached at 470-1515. And again, their member-to-member discount is 1 free dessert per visit. And as you know, they have not only wonderful salads and entrees and buffets, and their desserts are out of this world. So
2 words for you. Walnut burger.
Oh,
I like the
I've heard you say that before.
I like the walnut burger. Yeah.
I heard someone else say The fish tacos are wonderful up there too. I
The
have not
artichoke
had
dips, very
either one.
good.
Yes,
Very
yes, salmon,
classic.
steaks. I mean, you can't. Yep, there.
Jerry does a great job.
He does. He really, really does.
And I know that you've experienced this as well. You're talking to someone who's not from here, and they always and they've come back to town. They say, "Yeah, we ate at that. Oh, it's just it's a nice upstairs." And and then people rave about it. So, yeah.
Yes, he's done a wonderful job aesthetically inside too. It just is. You can see he put his heart and soul into revitalizing that area up there, which was burned. I mean, it was a burned out rooms up there. So,
By the way, this is not just a special going on this week. Anytime throughout the year, if you have your member-to-member discount program card with you, you can utilize it at Top of the Rock. And any of the other great retailers around the square, around town, that are participating sponsors. All right, let's jump right into the week that will be, Nancy.
all right, today, Monday, from 6 to 9 p.m. is The Wolf of Wall Street at the Orpheum Theater. A New York stockbroker refuses to cooperate in a large securities fraud case that includes mob infiltration into Wall Street and the corporate banking world. So that's tonight. There's also at the Sondheim Center for the Performing Arts, Michael Furchert, and that's at 7 o'clock. He is a Christian speaker. He shares his family's inspiring account of faith throughout the time of Nazi Germany. So those two things are tonight. Tuesday, we have 2 ambassador visits, one in the morning with our new chamber member, Connie Boyer, who is with Edward Jones. That's at 10 a.m. in the morning, and her office is at 108 South Court Street. And then in the afternoon, we go to NuCara Pharmacy, who is a new member last year, and they are located at 2000D South Main Street in the hospital facility down there, the health center, and that visit is at 3 o'clock with NuCara Pharmacy. And then that evening, The Wolf of Wall Street is once again showing at the Orpheum Theater from 6 to 9. It's also from 6, I shouldn't say 6 to 9, it shows at 6 and at 9. So it shows those 2 times on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Let me see if it shows Thursday also. Yes, Thursday also, those same times, 6 and 9 at the Orpheum Theater, The Wolf of Wall Street. Also Wednesday night is open mic night, 8 to 10 at the Red Rock Tavern, which is right below Top of the Rock Grill. So that's open mic night, 8 to 10. And then at 10, there is an open mic night. No, wait, 8 to 10 is at Café Paradiso. I'm sorry. Welcome me back, please. It's been a rough week. 8 to 10 is at Café Paradiso, and then from 10 to midnight is at Top of the Rock, or Red Rock Tavern. Thursday night is Vitamin Bingo, 10 a.m. at the Hy-Vee Club Room. Learn from a registered dietitian, Dee Sandquist, about vitamins and supplements and how to use them. Then at from 4 to 5:30 p.m., the Indian Hills Community College is hosting a Meet Marlene event. And Dr. Marlene Sprouse is only the 4th president of Indian Hills Community College since 1966. That is almost 15 years, 50 years next year, or next year it'll be 50 years. Wow, well, she's only the 4th one since then. And of course that is at the Jefferson County Center for the Indian Hills Community Center, and that's on South Court also. Then there is a Jefferson County Alcohol Consumption Task Force discussion of drinking and drug consequences. That's at 6:30 at the Fairfield Arts and Convention Center. And then at 7:30 Thursday night, Icon Thursday video, The Barnes Collection. It's a video on the collection created by Albert C. Barnes, who is regarded as the greatest collection of post-impressionist and early modern art. Again, this is something that they host each Thursday night, almost every Thursday night. The doors open at 7:30 for free refreshments. The video will start at 8. And if you're not a Icon sponsor, they only ask a small donation to cover the refreshments and such. Friday, there is another ambassador visit, and this is at American Eye Care at 9 a.m. in the Jefferson County Health Center building, also at 2000 South Main Street. They are a new new chamber member last year also. They joined probably about a year ago or so, but they were at a different location in the health center there. They're in their new location, in the new wing to the north of the Jefferson County Health Center, so that's wonderful. Friday, also, the Fairfield Park and Rec is having a chili fundraiser from 5 to 8 p.m. at the Roosevelt Center. It's a free will donation, and if you're interested in helping raise money for the new gym and the new outdoor pool, please mark your calendars for Friday night for the Fairfield Park and Rec chili fundraiser. There is a free movie at the Fairfield Public Library at 7 o'clock on Friday night. Usually I can figure out what the movie's going to be because they're not able to publish it in advance. But there is a description, and let's see, Steve, if you can figure out. Maybe you know what this film is.
Okay.
It's a hilarious comedy about two salesmen whose careers have been torpedoed by the digital world. Trying to prove they are not obsolete, they defy the odds by talking their way into a coveted internship at Google, along with a battalion of brilliant college students. By gaining entrance to this utopia, it's only half the battle. Now they must compete with a group of nation's most elite, tech-savvy geniuses to prove that necessity really is the mother of reinvention. Did it ring any bells?
Yeah, I know that one.
I have not heard of that.
Owen Wilson is in it, and Vince Vaughn.
Really?
Owen
Oh,
Wilson
that
and
will
Vince
be
Vaughn.
funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and it's all about their internship at Google.
Their internship.
It's all about their internship at Google.
Okay.
Yeah,
Then maybe it's something about
there's
internship.
something about that.
Okay.
We'll just leave it as vague as possible.
Okay. Thanks. Inside Llewyn Davis is going to be 7 o'clock on Friday night at the Orpheum Theater, a week in the life of a young singer as he navigates the Greenwich Village folk scene of 1961. Then Betty Page reveals all at 9 o'clock at the Orpheum Theater, an intimate look at one of the world's most recognized sex symbols told in her own words for the first time. It says here Betty Page, but you think that's... I've never heard of Betty Page. Have you? I've heard of a Patty Page.
Betty Page was an actor in the 30s and 40s, maybe, an actress.
Really?
Yeah, maybe.
Not Betty Boop.
No, and I think she'd come up through the burlesque scene.
Aha.
So,
So that's interesting. That is Friday night at 9 o'clock at Orpheum Theater. Saturday, of course, is the Fairfield Farmers Market, 9 to 1 at the Senior Center. Then it says suspiciously nutritious snacks from 2 to 4 p.m. at the Fairfield Public Library. This public workshop is designed to help demonstrate and educate the families of Fairfield about eating healthy, and it can be done in a stress-free, low-cost, quick, creative way. So that is Saturday, 2 to 4 p.m. That's a wonderful one for parents, the way that kids can snack you out of house and home. That you always want your kids to be healthy, and sometimes an apple just doesn't do it. Friday night is the Gala Celebration, a night on the town, 6 p.m. at the Sondheim Center for the Performing Arts. Come explore a Parisian-themed evening of fun and adventure. While mingling on the streets of Paris, guests will encounter street performers, caricature artists, and even will be able to stop and take their photo with the Eiffel Tower. That sounds very fun. Very fun.
Oui, oui.
Oh, that's cute, Steve. I like that. So that is Saturday night, beginning at 6 p.m. at the Sondheim Center for the Performing Arts. Once again, that same night, Saturday night, is Llewellyn Davis at 7 o'clock at the Orpheum Theater, and Betty Page Reveals at 9. Sunday is the Irish Jam with Tim Britton, 3 to 5 p.m. at Café Paradiso. And once again, inside Llewellyn Davis is showing at 7 o'clock at the Orpheum. At Café Paradiso, Sunday night, 8 to 10, is a local entertainer, Adrienne Dollar of Pretty Lights, performs acoustic ballads with her fiancé, and that's 8 to 10 at Café Paradiso on Sunday night. That takes us through the whole week, and now into upcoming events. Oh, the next art walk will be February 7th, and that's art in film and photography. Of course, we'll have our legislative breakfast on the 15th. And then on February 23rd is KMCD Bridal Expo and Fashion Show, 11 to 3 at the Fairfield Arts and Convention Center. How many years have you been doing this?
Maybe the 6th, 5th or 6th.
Wow, yeah, it's wonderful. So if you...
And you mentioned Bridal and Expo and Fashion Show because we have a nice prom dress show as well in that season. So
Prom dresses, you can use that for
night on
bridesmaids, your proms, it's a nice event.
The gala Saturday night at the Fairfield Arts and Convention Center.
Yeah, yes. So if you were at the expo last year and bought something for the prom or a wedding, plan to wear it this Saturday night at the expo.
Or any event, birthdays, anniversaries, office parties, graduate, things like limo services, cake decorating, catering, DJ services, party planning. Those things will all be represented, so it's not just weddings, it's any event.
That's right. When the chamber used to have our expo, there were so many things that you would learn that are in Fairfield that you didn't know were in Fairfield or Keosauqua or close around that would help you plan any event you were going to have, besides just help you live your life. So plan to attend the February 23rd. My gosh, it's over a month away, but things are heating up around here, I bet.
That's Chamber Talk here on this Monday. And again, everything that we've talked about can be found online at fairfieldiowa.com, the Chamber website, and the week that will be Monday morning newsletter. If someone wants to sign up for that, how they do that, Nancy?
Just email Lindsay McMartin at lmcmartin@fairfieldiowa.com. You can also call the Chamber at 472-2111, and we'll get you on the list, and you'll get your weekly week that will be.
And it usually comes about 8:30 on Monday morning. Glad you're back and glad you're upright.
Thanks, Steve.
All right, that's
Glad
our
to be
Chamber
back.
Talk here on a Monday morning. Stay tuned. Mark is just around the corner.